Hey, it's Ann. It's been like 2 weeks, and we're gonna play again tonight at 5:30. Yay! I'm very excited. I don't like waiting for anything. I have no patience whatsoever. But in the meantime, I was able to look stuff up, and I got some dice. And what I found was the D4. You'll have your D4, which is this guy, four-sided dice. The D6, which is this guy, two six-sided dice, and the D8, which is this little guy right here, and two D10s, for those, a D12, and a D20. The D4, the D6, the D8, the D10, and the D12. Basically, all of these are used for your different weapons or your range weapons. So if you start out with something like, here it says a hand axe, I'm guessing that's like a hatchet, but it can't do as much damage, and so this gives you have a lot lower probability, so you don't need that many numbers. There's a lot, basically you don't get to do as much. So the bigger your weapons, the bigger the die. So basically the harder you're able to hit, the bigger your dice needs to be to give you that opportunity to get the big numbers that you need to do more damage. Or, get a 1 and do no damage at all. The D20 is used for things like rolling initiative to see who gets to attack first. It's also used to determine whether or not you hit, or whether you get a critical hit, which is, I think it's 2 20s in a row, means you do a lot more damage, or if it's 2 critical miss, would be 2 1s in a row. And again, that's one of those where you just drop your weapon, curl up like a little girl and cry, and do very badly. So then, okay, so in second edition, Advanced D&D second edition, it's the I don't know if it's THAC0 or THAC0, but it stands for to hit armor class 0. And then to calculate if a hit succeeds, you take the armor class of the target and you subtract it from the attacker's THAC0 number or THAC0 number. Then you roll the 20-sided die, and if the dice rolls equal to or higher than the calculated number, then the attack hits. And that is, so that's the THAC0 minus armor class. And then that equals the roll that you need to hit. Oh, so that's math. I think it depends on what system you're playing, how the D20 is used. I'm really glad to know there's just so many die that I didn't understand what they were all used for, and it turns out that they're not used for much, for a while, depending on your... This die is different. So I just ordered these off of Amazon, I think, and I got the Earth Speckled Elemental ones because I picked a character very close to my own personal things, but I'm noticing that this is not the right. I think this is the camel one, like urban something or other, but shakuse. So I don't know. We'll see. I added a couple links on the bottom about where the dice came from. There's one about where the dice came from, and then there's another where some gentleman is complaining about early D&D, but it's kind of funny to listen to. And then a link for Amazon for the dice. So some cool dice on there. Math involved in that, so I'll see what I can find out. Skilled character is such. Yes, I'll have have to do a better job of explaining this. I'm confusing myself. Alright, well. So if you're looking to buy dice, it's important to read the reviews. I noticed some of them that I read, it said that the numbering wears off right away, so but I get to play again tonight. Yay!